What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about the 10 things nice guys get wrong. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Sean T, salute. Now, whether you're a self-proclaimed nice guy or someone who gets labeled a nice guy by other people, you will often find yourself coming up on the short end of the stick. Whether we're talking about dating, friend or family relationships, or even in your career, being the nice guy doesn't always get you nice results. And there's several reasons why. Many of them being things that the nice guy actually is misperceiving or getting wrong about being this so-called nice guy. And that's what I want to talk to you about on today's video. On today's video, I've got 10 things that nice guys get wrong and a little bit of info or my opinion on how you can change them to get better results. So without any further delay, let's get into my top 10 things that nice guys seem to get wrong. First up on the list of the things I believe nice guys are getting wrong is a complaint I often hear from you guys in the comment section or from people in general, is that the ladies really don't like nice guys. They want thugs, jerks, or bad boys. Here's the thing, just like with anything in life and what I'm a constant believer in, the true answer actually is in the gray area. No, women don't really want a nice guy, but trust me, they don't like the jerk either. But there are certain attributes that you might assign to bad guys that women are attracted to. I'm talking about assertiveness, being strong-willed, determined, and not taking BS from other people. This is where a lot of nice guys fall short. They don't have a lot of these attributes, so they can become pushovers. Here's the thing, women do like kind guys, not nice guys. There's a difference. Even if a woman does go through a bad boy phase, it's these strong personality traits that she's attracted to. So stop comparing yourself against these so-called bad boys and adopt some of the good personality traits that they exhibit. Next up on the list of things I see nice guys getting wrong, not being clear about what you want. And this is especially true when it comes to dating relationships. Not being clear about what you want, and more important, expressing it, especially when it comes to a young lady, is a great way to end up in the friend zone. This causes you to waste so much time guessing if she's interested. And take it from a traditionalist, it's not her job to show interest in you. It's your job to pursue her. A great way to avoid that, be direct. Tell the young lady, hey, I'm interested in you in a romantic way. I want to date you. What's up? So stop being so quiet. Be direct about what you want. You'll save yourself a lot of time and misery. Next up on the list is something I definitely see my nice guys getting wrong all the time. Not understanding the power of the most powerful word in the English dictionary, no. Now here's what happens a lot of times with nice guys. And I'm not talking about just in dating relationships. I'm talking about with friends and family as well. They're so worried about not being liked, they'll get taken advantage of because they won't say no if they don't want to do something. Are you the guy that people can count on all the time because they know you're going to always show up no matter what you have to do? You make other people the priority. You have to say no sometimes. You have to know your value, and you have to make other people see your value and respect it. Now that doesn't mean you're supposed to just say no flat out all the time. It's okay to say yes if it's something you want to do and it doesn't make you prioritize other people's needs ahead of yours. Although it's only 2 letters, to me it's the most powerful and the most freeing word in the English language, and my nice guys need to accept and use the power of the word no. And the next point I want to make about what nice guys get wrong kind of piggybacks on the last one. That's not realizing that life is about reciprocity. A lot of times nice guys, whether it's relationships with women or family, don't realize you're supposed to receive. Life is about reciprocity, give and take. Why are you always doing all the giving? That's what nice guys do. They keep giving and giving and giving and don't worry about getting anything back. Have you ever noticed you're the person people always call on But when you call on other people, all of a sudden, you can't get in touch with them. Require other people to make deposits into you as much as they take withdrawals. So my nice guys, make sure you have a balance of giving and receiving. The next thing I notice my nice guys often getting wrong is mistaking being nice versus being kind. Being kind is something everyone should strive to do. You should be giving, you should be caring, you should be compassionate. These are characteristics of a kind person. You can be someone who stands up for themselves, doesn't get pushed over, but still can be someone who's a giver. Don't get caught up in the extremes. If you found yourself in being the nice guy and feeling like you're always getting the short end of the stick, don't try to revert to the other end of the pendulum and just be a jerk. So if you're not getting the results you want, don't swing to the other end of the pendulum and not be a good guy. Be kind, not nice. Next up on the list, I want to give you one of my favorite sayings when it comes to nice guys. You can't get friend zoned in the end zone. What I mean by this, if you're paying attention to your purpose, making yourself the best person you can be, you're much more likely to attract the ladies you want. Being on purpose. The more successful you are, the more you will attract the type of people you want in your life. I'm talking about the ladies, friends, family, and career-wise. This is something I often see nice guys get wrong. They think that, hey, I'm just a nice guy, people will just flock to you. That's a good start, but what else do you have to offer? You want to be successful and well-rounded. Stay on your purpose. Getting to the end zone will help you stay out of the friend zone. Now, the next thing I think some of you nice guys are getting wrong kind of piggybacks on my earlier tip. That's when I said you don't realize the power of no. Nice guys tend to make themselves too available. This definitely can be a problem when it comes to dating. Nobody likes Mr. Clingy, Mr. I have nothing else to do. Women and people in general are attracted to people that have other things going on, have their own things they're trying to accomplish, their own interests, their own hobbies, and the like. You don't want to be the guy that's always available, the first call on people's speed dial, the one they know they can take advantage of or get something from. Make sure you're doing the things you need and want to do for you. Don't always be available for everybody else, especially for those young ladies that have you in the friend zone. Balance taking care of what you need to get done with your interactions with other people. Next up on the list is something I definitely see nice guys getting wrong all the time. Not putting more into how you present yourself. One of the things these so-called bad guys or charming guys do that helps them be more successful, they know the importance of a first impression. They spend more time on grooming. They're well styled. They're not just relying on being Mr. Nice Guy, which I see a lot of my pushover guys doing. They just say, hey, I'll be nice and everybody will like me. It doesn't work that way. Besides, how nice are people going to know you are, especially the young ladies, if you don't make a great first impression to get a foot in the door? And I'm going to give you a little personal story on why I know this works. Now, as a younger guy, I was very introverted. And one of the ways I got into style is that I realized if I dressed the way I wanted, presented myself how I wanted to be perceived, I wouldn't have to work so hard when I walked into a room. I was able to control the narrative about what people saw through how I presented myself, making it much easier for me to then open up. That's why I encourage you nice guys to pay attention to your style. Pay attention to your grooming. It allows you to put out the energy and the image you want without saying a word. It's good to be a kind, compassionate guy, but it's also good to make a great first impression. Next up on the list of things I see you guys getting wrong, my nice fellas, being boring. Here again is how the charming bad boy guy is beating you out. He's not boring people to tears, especially the ladies. Not always doing the safe things and the boring, mundane things makes you much more interesting. Just having hobbies and interests that other people would be interested in once they got to know you makes you a much more appealing guy. One of the problems with a lot of so-called nice guys, they're just very bland. Nobody wants to be around that. But once again, remember, life is lived in the gray areas, subtlety and nuance. Don't be someone you're not. Just have interest. No one wants to be around the boring guy, a mistake that a lot of my nice guys tend to make. And last but certainly not least on my list of 10 things nice guys get wrong, I'm gonna have to hit you with some tough love. I have noticed a lot of nice guys doing this. They use being a nice guy as a manipulative tool. That's when you're being this nice guy just to get something out of someone, whether it's in dating or any other situation. A lot of times nice guys say, I'm just gonna be super nice and people are gonna owe me. So you're actually not really being nice. You're being manipulative, a jerk. You don't do nice things for other people just so they can owe you something. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Do it because you're a kind, compassionate, and caring man, something all of us should strive to be. But if you use your nice guy routine to manipulate people, to get a woman to date you and feel like she should, you're just as bad as these so-called bad boys you think women really want. Don't use being nice to manipulate. Okay, so there you have it. My list of the 10 things I believe nice guys are getting wrong. Make sure you let me know in the comment section if you agree, disagree, or if you feel like I left anything out. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out the next time.